Before you give up, before you walk away, listen to this. What if I told you the thing you've been praying for is already on the way, but you're about to quit right before it arrives? You've been crying, stressing, losing sleep, wondering if God even hears you. He does. But the real question is, do you still trust Him when nothing is changing? Because this moment right here, this pain, this delay, this confusion, this is where most people lose their faith. Don't be one of them. Listen to me. There are moments in life when everything around you feels like it's falling apart. Doors are closing, people are leaving, and nothing is going the way you planned. And in those moments, the easiest thing to do is to lose faith. But I'm here to tell you something real today. Don't lose your faith. Trust in your prayers. See, prayer is not just words. Prayer is your connection, your lifeline, your direct line to God. And the truth is, most people don't fail because they're not talented. They fail because they stop believing when things get hard. You prayed for that opportunity, but it didn't come yet. You asked for a breakthrough, but you're still struggling. You beg God for a sign, and all you see is silence. But let me ask you something. Trust the silence. It's not rejection, it's preparation. There will be times in your life when you pray and nothing seems to happen. You're asking, you're hoping, you're believing, but all you hear back is silence. And that silence can feel heavy. It can make you question everything, your faith, your purpose, even yourself. But what if that silence isn't rejection? What if God is not ignoring you, but preparing you? See, we live in a world that wants instant results. We want answers right now, but God doesn't work on your schedule. He works on purpose. And sometimes the very thing you're asking for requires growth, strength, and timing that you don't yet understand. That delay you're frustrated about. It might be protection, that closed door. It might be redirection. God sees things you can't see. He knows what's ahead of you. And if He gave you everything the moment you asked, you might not even be ready to handle it. So instead of doubting in the silence, grow in it. Instead of walking away, lean in closer. Because behind the scenes, things are shifting. Pieces are moving. Paths are being cleared. And when the time is right, everything will make sense. 2. Prayer is your lifeline. Use it without shame. Prayer is not a weakness. It's not something to hide. It's not something to be ashamed of. Prayer is power. And yet so many people hesitate to pray. They worry about how it looks, what others might think, or whether they're good enough to even talk to God. But let me tell you something. God doesn't require perfection. He just wants connection. You don't need big words. You don't need a perfect life. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be real. Go somewhere quiet and talk to Him. Tell Him you're tired. Tell Him you're lost. Tell Him you need help. That honesty, that raw, unfiltered truth, that's where real prayer begins. And here's the beautiful part. God is always available. He never gets too busy. He never puts you on hold. He knows your name, your pain, and your story. So stop holding back. Stop pretending you're okay when you're not. Because the moment you open your heart, you open the door for change. Prayer can reach places you can't. It can fix what you don't understand. It can heal what you thought was broken forever. Don't be ashamed to pray, and don't ever be too proud to need God. 3. Stay in faith even when nothing makes sense. Faith is not easy. It's not something you hold on to when everything is going right. Real faith shows up when everything is falling apart. It's believing when you don't see results. It's trusting when you don't understand the process. It's holding on when every voice around you is telling you to let go. That's the test. Because anyone can believe when life is good, but can you believe when life is hard? When the money is low, when the doors are closed, when the people you trusted walk away, can you still say, God, I trust you? See, faith is not about having all the answers. It's about trusting the one who does. And here's what you need to understand. The moment you pray, something begins to move. You just don't always see it immediately. But that doesn't mean it's not happening. Your breakthrough could be closer than you think. Your blessing could already be on the way. But if you walk away now, you might miss it. So stay in faith, stay consistent, stay believing. Because God delivers, but He delivers to those who don't quit. 4. Your breakthrough is coming. Don't give up now. There's someone reading this right now and you're tired. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. You've been fighting battles nobody knows about. Smiling on the outside, but hurting on the inside, and you're close to giving up. But hear this clearly, don't quit now. You didn't come this far by accident. You didn't survive everything you've been through just to stop here. There is something greater ahead of you. That struggle you're in, it's not the end of your story. That pain you feel, it's not permanent. Sometimes life gets hardest right before it changes. You might be one prayer away, one moment away, one breakthrough away. But you'll never know if you give up today. God has a plan for your life, a plan bigger than your fears, bigger than your past, bigger than your current situation. And even when you don't see it, He's working. So keep going, keep praying, keep believing, because one day everything you're going through right now will make sense. And you'll realize God never left you. He was guiding you all along. Even when life feels uncertain and your prayers seem unanswered, don't lose faith. God is still working behind the scenes, aligning everything in your favor. Trust His timing, stay consistent in your prayers, and never give up